2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Deep in the heart of Texas, San Antonio, the scene for the Mavericks. The European bloc making its presence felt in the NBA. Doncic and Porzingis. They're locked in and geared up as they get ready for action at AT&T Center. Mavs, Spurs, round one of the NBA playoffs.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the seven.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the retirements of Tim Duncan.
A proud franchise. Thank you, David. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5, down low. And for the Spurs, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Poeltl at center. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Walker in a 2-guard. Now here's Murray. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
And it's Murray penetrating. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now here's Walker. Murray outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And they're going to have to think about sitting him out. I mean, that's his second foul here in less than a minute.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Dallas.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
The Mavericks shooting their first foul shot of the night. That free throw good from Doncic.
And there's so much to like about Luka Doncic, but perhaps the best thing is he can contribute in every aspect of the game. Scoring, rebounding, passing, you name it.
Here's Aldridge shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Now the Mavericks with it. It's a 3-point game to the middle and stolen by Aldridge. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Walker's running, and that one is good.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable. And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And right, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
So it's San Antonio now. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's DeRozan. And that one drops for him.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Porzingis is doubled. Hardaway finds Doncic. Now Marjanovic. And Pirtle pulls it down. Walker against Wright. Walker's shot is off. Mavericks trailed by 5. Here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, I think Hardaway Jr. has the kind of athleticism that allows him to be a contributor on the backboards.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Outside DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. And count it from 19 feet away. DeRozan's got 6.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gay's checked in for Pert. Damari Carroll comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Derek White's checked in for Walker. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Powell, that's good.
How about the skills of Dwight Powell down low? Hard for the defense to match up with his length.
Mills looking it over. Pass to Gay. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Now here's Mills. Outside White. And there's the pass to Gay. To the inside. Here's Aldridge. Second chance shot. Kleba with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Lee kicks to Kleba. Over Aldridge. Passes it to Finney-Smith. And stolen by White. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. The Spurs making a switch here. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Aldridge dishes to Carroll. Back to Aldridge. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks to Bellinelli. Outside White. Fires from deep.
A tough-nosed defender, right? Lee is so physical and up to the challenge.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Spurs up by 3. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, they've got Powell, and it's Barea in at the point. San Antonio leading by 3. Outside Aldridge. Gay against Powell. Powell gets a hand on it.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. The shot by Bellinelli. No good. Mavericks trailed by 3. Here's Barea. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I'll tell you, don't let the diminutive size fool you. This guy is not intimidated and can get his shot in the painted area.
White finds Gay. That's tipped. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Here's Finney Smith.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Bellinelli with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clock at 4. Inside, Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
From the baseline. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Mavs.
And the transition D right now, just non-existent.
Barea against White. Pass to Aldridge. San Antonio making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. Porzingis is checked in for the Mavericks. Here's White. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
And the Spurs with some changes. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Damari Carroll. Lonnie Walker comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Murray subbed in for Derek White. Then for the Mavericks, Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell. Luka Doncic comes in for J.J. Barea. And it's Wright in for Jalen Brunson. San Antonio again missing. And Porzingis, here we go. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And San Antonio called for the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
Well, what a pleasure to have a 7-footer who you can play through, because Kristaps Porzingis, that nice shooting form, carries over to the free throw line. That is crucial.
Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Mavericks also with a sub. Hardaway's checked in.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Mills. Porzingis with the block.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Outside DeRozan. Hurdle against Marjanovic. Pass to Walker. Shot clock at 5. Mavericks with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw good. Mills. And the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Lee comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Seth Curry in for DeLon Wright. And so he makes both from the line. Mavericks leading by 5. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Walker. And the dunk by Doncic.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And Greg, you want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Doncic against DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Well, the pick and roll is one of many useful tools in the handbag of DeMar DeRozan. How about their ability to be effective in that situation?
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The pass to Gay. Now here's Walker. He feeds it to Pirtle. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Count it.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 7. On the wing, DeRozan. And the shot is long.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Doncic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
Well, Luka Doncic right now cooking. This guy's got his rhythm, and he's making it hard on the defense. You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith. And, well, for the Mavericks, they've played exactly like they'd expected to, given the first 2 games. They're just 1 half away. And that's all we have for now.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
It's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Walker in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
Well, the danger factor that DeMar DeRozan adds on the offensive end is huge. He puts a ton of pressure on the defense.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The Mavericks shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Walker. Passes to Pirtle. Here's Aldridge. Another shot. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Aldridge has got his second basket of the night.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And the dunk by Walker.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Mavericks with possession here. Hardaway passes to Marjanovic. Hardaway kicks to Marjanovic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doncic. That one drops for him. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Damari Carroll's checked in for Pirtle. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Walker. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
I'll tell you, Kevin, you have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
It's stolen by Barea. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Pass to Powell. Dallas moving it around. Here's Finney-Smith. Bellinelli is covering. Pass to Brokoff. Here's Finney-Smith. Rebound by Murray. Spurs trail by 8. Rudy Gay's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Here's Aldridge. 6 points for him. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Aldridge has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
White against Wright. Tries again, and the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from LaMarcus Aldridge. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. From 12 feet out, a putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
White the pass to Aldridge. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That is his first foul of the game. Mills, he's checked in for the Spurs. And then for Dallas, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Lee comes in for Wright, and it's Seth Curry in for J.J. Barea. The Spurs have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Your Spurs. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White. Dallas leading by 6. Lee kicks to Curry. The 10-footer. It's good.
Well, this is an experienced shooter in these situations. Even when Seth Curry is under pressure, he's able to keep his calm and cool.
And here's Mills. Gay outside. Here's White. Connects from 3-point range. White's got 5 points so far.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. Outside, White. 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Now, here's Mills, guarded by Curry. And Aldridge slams it in.
And I love how Aldridge uses his size to hold his own against defenders and just routinely scores up over the top.
Kleber, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Patrick Mills.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So Powell will go to the free throw line. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. Dallas shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. The free throw drops for Powell.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
Here's Mills, and it's San Antonio with another.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Mavericks lead by 2. Live from the AT&T. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest
of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Lee out there with Curry, and it's Marjanovic in at the 5.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Mills finds Walker. And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pirtle, he's checked in for the Spurs. Murray comes in for Patty Mills. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dallas. Jalen Brunson comes in for Seth Curry. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
Oh, picked up his fourth foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Goes up off the inbound. Gay trying to break free. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from DeRozan. The pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", yes, he can dunk. But with that athleticism and his sense for the dramatic and his flair, look out, folks. He can be special.
Now here's Murray. Guarded close. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And the dunk by Doncic.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Oh my, he really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
Doncic against DeRozan. Tries it from the top of the key. That one doesn't drop. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Well, you want to talk about a picture-perfect jumper. Luka Doncic knows a thing or two about getting into the mid-range.
Back to Murray. From down in the low post, it goes.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And the Mavericks call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Doncic. Some solid defense from Gay. Spurs trail by 8. Down low. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Gay's got his first points in this one.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
Here's Doncic. Porzingis trying to get free. Doncic, no good. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Walker's shot is off.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Porzingis.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Shot's good by Walker.
Well, this is where DeMar DeRozan proves he is the real deal. Not only a skilled scorer, skilled at finding his teammates as well.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're up by 5. A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. And the Spurs making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. Passes it to Porzingis. Dallas, no good that time either. Spurs trail by 5. It's DeRozan with the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Well, that's the attacking style of DeMar DeRozan, and it's why he gets to the free throw line with such frequency. He's such a hard driver.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
It's good. And that's now 27 points for Luka Doncic.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
DeRozan against Doncic. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marjanovic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Porzingis. And now a 7-point Dallas lead. The Spurs have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Now DeRozan. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. Money!
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And Doncic. Here we go. Goes back up. And Pirtle pulls it down. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Murray surveying the D. Dishes it to Aldridge. Clock at 6. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeves.
Dallas calls timeout. They're up by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And here are the Mavericks now. They've led by as much as 10. And that's an intentional foul. It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Porzingis with the block. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Doncic. Off the left rim and out.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the